why repetition positions you to break your limits, the unseen power of doing it again. What is the biggest and deepest limit that's been holding you back? How long has it been holding you back? The only limit that you have is the limit that you created in your own mind. Nobody else created the limit for you. Now, I will say, you have been programmed to limit yourself. Now, why would they program you to limit yourself? Why would that be an important thing for them to do? When I say them, I'm speaking about this world and its system. The system that's made to make you give yourself limits. There are no limits. You have everything you need to break the limits that you made for yourself. And it all starts with knowing that the Father of lights, already gave you everything you need for life and godliness. Were you aware of that? Have you ever sat down and thought about that? Your mind is powerful. Your mind is important and valuable. When you go within and you smash, break, and destroy thoughts and imaginations of lack and limits, you're free. You're free now to walk and live in abundance. Why would you want to live in abundance when you can live in lack? Why? The reason why is because no one told you. No one told you that your limits start with your thoughts and what you imagine. Any limit that you have is because you thought about that limit repeatedly and you imagine lack and limits repeatedly. So, what do you think is the best next step? What should you do? The first step is knowing that it starts with you and knowing that what you see in your mind's eye and what you think is able to be changed. So once you know that it's able to be changed, then you have to know that you have the ability to change it. And that's where repetition comes in. Once you smash, demolish, destroy lack and limitations in the way that you think and what you see and imagine, the only direction left to go is where? What happens? You go up. Your mindset shifts. Your thoughts and your imagination shift from lack to abundance. We have abundance right now, but it's all about breaking down the walls of limits, limiting thoughts, limiting imaginations. So when you do that, you step into abundance. Don't you want abundance? Don't you want to think about abundance and imagine abundance? So for repetition, all you have to do is change what you think repeatedly. This is daily practice that you put in. These are daily repetitions that you put in with your own mind, with your own imagination. I don't know if you ever heard this or not before, but what I'm about to say has to do with what you see. What do you see when you think about your life? What images do you see? What pictures do you paint? The secret is when you imagine something in clear, vivid detail, you activate all of your five senses when you imagine it, your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between reality now and what you imagined. I don't know if you knew that or not, but you know now. So now what are you going to do? Now that you know the truth about this, what are you going to do next? Because there's now no longer anything that can hold you back. You know the action to take. Say that then. Proper preparation and patience prepares you to prosper. That directly correlates to what I said about repetition. Repetition is simply preparation. Let's take it in sports terms. The difference between a pro and an amateur is the pro spends more time in preparation. So when it's game time, it's easy. But the amateur doesn't spend as much time in preparation. So when a game comes, it's hard. Life is like a game. So you got to know how to play it. And if you don't know how to play it, you lose. But you don't have to worry about that because you're a winner. You were born a winner. Has anyone ever told you that? Have you ever considered that? Well, if you haven't, now you have. So repetition is the key for you to smash, destroy, step on all thoughts and imagination of limits and lack. And it's now time for you to step into abundance. You have everything you need. Now it's time for you to succeed now.